Alright, here we go. BBS versus Locust semi-final coming up in just a few minutes. Unless they are delaying the game. Let's hope not. It would be starting right about now. At least BBS is alive. Warming up in Pop DM4 against his teammate Gannon. Let me just make sure before we go any further that my sound works. Yes, seems perfect. Wonderful. Alright, and back to Quake. So, what are my predictions? I was actually thinking about it as I was walking to the shop just an hour ago. I'm totally expecting Locust to walk away with either a 3-0 or a 3-1 victory. 3-2 kind of at the very least. But that being said, in a kind of perfect storm situation, I think BBS has a chance. He's a skillful player, and even though he has apparently never beaten Locust in a tournament 1-on-1 game, I think there is hope. We know that BBS can beat Locust in Airwalk. It's not easy for him, but I don't think it's easy for Locust either to beat BBS. Then we have DM2, that is not really lottery, but quite unpredictable. So BBS definitely has a chance there. And what do we have then left that BBS still could win? I don't think he has a chance in ZTN DM3 or DM4. DM4 definitely not. That would require some miraculous performance. But then we have DM6 and Skull and Bravado. BBS knows Bravado. I think there is a chance there. Locust plays Bravado pretty well. It's not his best map by any means, but still he's not bad at all in Bravado. So there's a chance there for BBS. DM6 maybe. Locust knows how to play DM6, but so does BBS. And it's not such an easy map to control, or especially it's not an easy map to come back from losing map control, so it's possible. Skull, I think Locust is better, but maybe not by much. But here we go. Airwalk. Alright, an interesting start. Locust definitely getting the better start here with both yellow, mega, and he's getting the red as well. That's a nightmare scenario for BBS. That's already 1-0. There wasn't much BBS could have done. Not with those spawns. Loses the yellow as well. Doesn't dare to challenge for the red. A bit of damage there. Maybe BBS will go for the mega. Let's see. Will he? Yes, BBS gets the mega, but takes a lot of damage for the mega pickup. Doesn't dare to go for yellow, I believe. Yep. Maybe we'll now try to force this red. Nice attack by Locust, but uncharacteristically misses a bit of his LG there, I think. So now BBS is definitely back in the game. Has enough cells as well. Wants a bit of health. Thankfully doesn't need the splash damage there. Ooh. Nice rocket there. Not quite even a spam rocket. I think he kind of knew that Locust might be there. Let's see if Locust has... Yes, he still has the Mega even after eating that rocket. Nice LG towards BBS there. I think BBS is quite weak, but wow! Nice mid-air catch, but he just didn't have the stack. Okay, gets the red spawn. Now BBS definitely should push for this Mega. That is his way to get back in the game. Or at least he doesn't want Locust to get it too easily. At least not without punishment. Okay, did he already get it? Yes, we just didn't hear it. Nice attack. Oh, really beautiful. Really clean frag. Where did Locust spawn? At red, apparently. Yep. Will he make it to yellow? Nice. I like that move. He can still get the HP, but will Locust make it to red? Yes. He must be weak, though. 22. Yep. He is weak, but he did get the red. Now Locust's problem here is that the health was just picked up by him, so he wasn't able to challenge for this yellow anymore, not with that 22 HP. Yeah, he got the HP. That is what I wanted to see. But a nice game so far. Even with that horrendous start, BBS was able to come back very quickly. Who knows what the score would be like had BBS had the Locust start there. Being very careful. Controlling the red side. Nice nades there. Tried to set up a trap for Locust. Didn't quite work. Still very careful on the red side. Doesn't want to let Locust get anywhere near. And again, such a clean frag. Really well played. And one more. Okay, this looks good for BBS. Oh! Gets away. Again, how much HP? 34 this time. So close. Okay, Locust makes it to Mega and BBS wasn't able to punish that one. Damn. Now BBS needs to make sure that he's not getting spawn fragged too heavily here. Makes it to red. And nice damage towards Locust. And gets a frag even. Sweet. Even Steven. 5 minutes to go. Let's see if BBS can prevent this yellow pickup now. Gets the Mega. He's in great position, but Locust will make his way to red. And BBS is not there to punish it. Oh, Locust didn't dare to even try. He wants this yellow instead. And gets it. Now BBS has to be careful not to give away the red as well. Quite risky with only 30 red left. Okay, takes it now. Now he can take this fight. Just has to be really careful with Locust's LG. Thanks for the huge raid, Rafa. Hope you had a good stream. This is the first map of this series, best of 5, semi-final. Locust and BBS both from Sweden and they know each other so well in Airwalk. This is the best map for both of them. Nice time to tune in. No rail in Quake World, but there's no reason to be sad about it. It's better that way. Oh, Locust makes his way to yellow. BBS in the lead, but not for long. Yep. He's able to hurt Locust a bit for that red pickup, but loses the Mega in the process. That hurts. He gets away with the yellow though, that's surprising. And yeah, I can't fault him for that attack, although, well, Locust still had 107 HP and some armor left. I think BBS thought that Locust was a bit weaker than he actually was. And it was still a Hail Mary attack, but he probably just knew that he kind of had to get that frag. Well, 3 minutes to go, 4 frags, it's definitely doable, but not easy. Not against Locust, but really nice defensive rockets there. And now this is his chance, definitely. He wants to prevent this yellow pickup, and he actually wants the frag. It's quite a lot of spam rockets though. And loses the red in the process. I think he needed... well, he tried to be aggressive. He just wasn't able to find a good angle for his attack. Fight there, but Locust... he's able to get the red, and now BBS goes down. BBS needed to be able to take that fight in a better position, but somehow, after that spawn, he gets the frag anyway. And another one, and gets the Mega, and we have a 3 frag game. Locust makes the jump to red. Already looked a bit bad, but just about makes it. Now, yeah, BBS doesn't have LG. That is a problem for him. I wonder if Locust realizes this. He probably does, yeah. Okay, another red pickup. BBS gets the LG. Nice attack actually, but he should have waited for the Mega before the attack. I think that was a bit hasty. Because BBS had the timing. Damn those rockets. He's just coming back into this one with those crazy long distance rockets. Gets a frag with SNG out of all weapons, and then Locust with the brutal red spawn. The spawn gods have been on Locust's side today. An absolutely brutal start with all the major items, and now at a crucial point in the game gets a red spawn as well. But still, 2 frags. It is definitely doable. It's just 1 frag and then followed by 1 single spawn frag. BBS just needs to find it. 30, yep. Oh, gets the LT rocket spawn. Spawns his own pack. And goes down. 8 seconds to go. I think we are going to see an overtime. Locust just about makes it alive. Makes it out alive. Damn. Alright, 3 more minutes. Nice LG catch there. Will we see a BBS victory here in Airwalk? That would be a great start for him. Nice catch. That's 2 frags. 3. 4. Nice meter though by Locust there, but doesn't really hurt BBS all that much. Because Locust still doesn't have LG. BBS was able to fall back to red. The only thing he lost there was the yellow. And now maybe lets Locust get LG a bit too easily. But BBS is waiting for that Mega and gets it pretty well. Didn't take any damage, I think. And gets the next red as well. Takes a lot of damage for that pickup. But unlike previously, now he was able to fall back towards yellow. Which is great positioning for him. And he tried that rocket before. Now he makes it work. And 1 more. Damn. What a game by BBS. I don't think he's going to lose this one. A beautiful vertical LG there. Gets the Mega. Now Locust is in a huge hurry. 9 frags in 1:20. Sure, doable, but BBS really shouldn't be throwing this one. Just slow spawn, please. Okay. Well played. Really nice. Burned a couple of seconds there. He's able to steal the Mega and gets a frag with 6 HP left. I think that seals the deal. But that was exciting there for a moment. Really solid LG by both players, but especially, I would say especially by BBS even. He has been shafting like a maniac here. $20-10, well, there is no coming back from this one anymore. Wins that LG fight as well. He had a bit of a stack advantage, but I think he even hit more cells there. Really good stuff. What a map to start things off with. 22-10 with an overtime and everything. Good stuff. Let's see. BBS with 30% LG, Locust with 33. And Locust hitting quite a lot more cells as well. But I have a feeling that BBS must have been spamming a bit of LG. Because when they were within range, I think BBS was hitting really hard. Alright, DM4 then. This definitely should be going Locust's way. But he doesn't get the monster start he got in Airwalk, so let's see how it goes. BBS eating that rocket is really bad for him though. And BBS going down. Gets a really great spawn though. That is awkward. Maybe it was just the bait. Let's say that it was just the bait. And Locust definitely not getting good spawns now. And the spawns are the only thing so far keeping BBS in the game. You can just so easily tell how BBS is not feeling comfortable here. He's not a horrible DM4 player by any means. He's better than most, but just... You can tell, I think it must be the fact that he's playing against Locust that makes him perhaps a bit shaky. Makes him perhaps question himself. Bam. Oh! Just leaves before the red spawns. That hurts. But I totally understand the decision. It was a difficult spot to be in. Now will we see the proper Link play here? Just sitting at Mega, trying to defend this one. At least he has... well... At least he has LG. Just a bit of yellow left, so it's not totally hopeless. But he should be picking up the nades. The rocket ammo, just pick them up so you can actually toss the nades. I don't like that play. He just didn't fully commit to it. Because there is something to be gained by just sitting there. Even though you are leading leading by only 2 frags, and even though you are likely to go down. Because if you can force your opponent to come to Mega to get the frag, when you go down you have quite a good chance of getting a decent spawn to make it out from... yeah, just like this. Now Locust was forced to get BBS from Mega, and he got a great spawn, got yellow, free rocket. Now of course his problem is that he gave away most of the stack by trying to push out without going for the rocket first. And now he lost the red as well. But at least so far BBS has been able to make it a game. And yes, Zorak is waiting in the grand final already for the winner of this one. Oh no, BBS. He falls into lava for the second time in this one. And both of those times have been just his own doing. Just mistakes. Maybe being a bit shaky here. Not a bad attack. Locust with 43 HP. That was actually really close. Yeah, let's see Locust for a while. Yeah, it's so difficult to get out from the armor room against Locust's LG. He just knows the angles so well. And it is quite a broken map in that sense that just mastering a comeback from that position is really difficult. And BBS even falls down. Not great for him. Gets the red again. Now Locust is so low with only 79 green that BBS actually has a chance. He just needs to hit that one rocket and then push out. And that should do it. Yeah, now he really can do it. Yep. And he will get the LG. And now he can start working on that comeback. 10 frags against Locust. Not easy by any stretch of imagination, but let's entertain the thought. It's possible. Wonder, is red up? No, but yellow's just spawned. Oh! Locust actually was perhaps a bit greedy there, wanted to get that red, and perhaps didn't think that BBS would push all the way. And here we go. One frag for BBS. There should be another, okay. Well, there it is. 8 frags. Where is that Aerovolk LG now, BBS? You need it. Locust made his way a bit too easily, or a lot too easily, towards the armor room. Still doesn't have the LG though. But these narrow choke points in DM4 can be really painful, even just with rocket. And a magnificent spawn for Locust. He gets the red, and he knew that BBS was too far away to punish that red exit. So he gets everything. But of course now the difference is that BBS has LG. Oh, 10 HP. That would have been one more cell by BBS, or had he hit that spam even a bit earlier, because he totally missed one rocket there. Three minutes to go, 9 frags. Well, this is not the landslide victory I was expecting to see. Not at all. Again, the lava dive. But still, I can't see a way for BBS to win this one. But it's really great that he won the Aerovolk, so we get to see at least 4 maps. And maybe this can be the first time in Quake World history when BBS actually beats Locust. Remains to be seen. Locust being perhaps even surprisingly careful. I would expect him to feel a lot more confident here, just dominating BBS. But maybe it was that arrow walk that made him slightly hesitant and shaky. Ah, there we go. There's confidence in that LG. What did he have? 0-100 or even less? But of course it's easy to take those fights when you're already leading by 9 or 10 frags. But BBS is doing well. Oh, goes down to SG, but Locust decides to check out that ever so warm lava. It's getting cold there in Sweden this time of the year. Need to warm up. Yeah, this is the second map. They just played Arrow Walk, which BBS won after an overtime. A proper thriller. BBS getting the tying frag with 8 seconds to go. (19-6), 1 HP for Locust. Nice try with the rocket jump. Alright, we kind of got what we expected here. Not as dominant as I expected to be at least, but 22-7 for Locust here. But that was definitely the one map that Locust was always going to win. Here we go, BBS picks Bravado. Now this is one of the maps I speculated that could be even. Let's see if I was right. BBS with the red start. Ah, he didn't punish the Mega. He had a chance to cut Locust off there at green. Too bad he didn't kind of realize it, was more worried about Locust going for LG. But now he knows that Locust doesn't have LG. Well, now he did. Oh, nice! Maybe it was a bait all along. Nice rocket jump. But he goes down, doesn't even... gets a spawn. Okay, that's really important. Now he just has to realize that he has to push the red. And he does. And goes down to that beastly LG. But Mega is up. Will he make it? He does. Nice, and deals quite a lot of damage. 28 HP for Locust. Now the interesting thing is that will Locust make it to red in time? And will BBS try to challenge for it? No, I don't like this. Yes, he was able to deal just a bit of damage there for Locust's red pickup. But I think he could have done so much more there. And misses that rocket in the hole. It's the framing. That's unfortunate. BBS has been reading the map pretty well. But some decisions I haven't liked so far. He could have done better. And now that is a fight Locust definitely likes to take. Because the only thing he lost was just a bit of HP, his red armor, but he was able to fall back on the yellow. Nice defensive LG there. Closing out the choke point with ease, and nice spam rockets towards yellow. And gets the spawn frag. Locust just couldn't resist the temptation of yellow being up there. Okay, that's a tie. Locust manages to get away but goes down to the LG once again. And now it's BBS's turn to fall back on that yellow. He gets it. Will he make it back to red? He does. Didn't take the HP though, and Mega should go to Locust. Will it? It's up. Okay, Locust gets it, but eats half a rocket for his troubles. Now stacks are very much even. 300 for Locust, 300 for BBS. Nice rocket. Not even anymore. Nice LG attack by Locust. Punishes that red. And makes it to yellow. Ooh. Let's see. So even. 68 HP for Locust and was it 50 for BBS? Again is able to punish that red pickup. And Locust doesn't dare to push the yellow in time, even though he had the stack advantage, but he probably didn't know exactly by how much. Oh, and BBS gets the red for free. 65 HP. You could see how Locust was trying to struggle away from that LG beam because of his low stack. BBS desperately wants those cells to spawn, but they are not there yet. He gets the red though, and should realize that well, okay, Locust actually does have the Mega. I thought that the Mega ran out already. Never mind, nothing to realize there. Oh, that's really bad. That's really bad for BBS. Locust being able to pick up the red after the fight. That was an audacious push. BBS should have realized that there was no way he was going to do anything through that LG choke point. Nice push. Oh! LG missing a lot there, but that direct help. And I think once again Locust wasn't able to resist. Before it was yellow, now it was that LG. He just wanted to make something happen as quickly as possible, and he was now punished for it once again. And BBS whiffing that LG, but Locust does not. Ah, that was definitely BBS's frag to get. But Locust didn't go for the red. And didn't even defend the red. That's interesting. Oh, what a beautiful attack. That was really solid. Interesting. Nice push through the telly. That is something Locust definitely didn't expect. You could just tell how he was caught with his pants down there. And Locust did get the yellow now. This is not great for BBS. The Mega going Locust's way. Nice escape once again. Oh, what a beautiful frag. It was almost the same fight as before, but now BBS was able to dish out just a bit more damage before Locust picked up the red. And oh, who will get this? 13 HP. Oh, this is so close. BBS with the Mega. Locust able to punish that one a bit, and now Locust realizes that BBS doesn't have the yellow either, so he will definitely push this one, yeah. That red pickup with 13 HP left. I think BBS was able to shoot a rocket before he went through the telly. Oh, nice spam. But I don't know if it hit at all at 25 HP with green. He's so close to death. BBS survives with absolutely nothing. I like that spam rocket. BBS is playing well. I like this in general. And it's still doable. 16 to 12. At least he was able to pick up the yellow there. Now, of course, the problem is time. BBS just doesn't have it. 7 frags now. Now it's becoming really problematic. Perhaps, in theory, there is still a chance, but now Locust with the Mega as well, 200-200, it's gonna be almost impossible, unfortunately. Okay, I think that's the final nail in the coffin. But a valiant effort by BBS for sure. That was really close. And really could have gone either way. Had he hit that one rocket where Locust survived with 13 HP at red, I think that would have made all the difference. He gets this red, but goes down. Almost an impossible attack there. Although he did make it work once similarly earlier in the game. But can't expect it to work every time. Now this gets interesting. 24 to 12 for Locust. %38 LG for Locust, 35.3 for BBS. Locust wins this mostly, I would say, by mega health. He took 3 more armors as well, but the mega health went 11 to 4 his way. Alright, DM2. This is no surprise. That was the 3rd map. Locust is leading now 2 to 1. Okay, let's see. BBS with the low rocket spawn. He will... Okay, he will... go for the frag. He kind of misses the rocket. That's so bad. What is happening? He misses the rocket and doesn't go after him, even though he knew that Locust didn't have a weapon yet. What did I just witness? That's terrible. There's no excuse for that. Thanks for the 50 subs, Lord Lame. Wonderful. Great timing as well. BBS needs to win this one if he wants to stay in the game. Okay, Locust double diving in lava. Failed to get out with the first rocket jump, and now BBS goes in for the kill. Will he get it? He does. Okay, now I'm curious to see how BBS will play this out. Will he just stay at Telly now? No. I don't like this. You don't want to be exposed like this with only yellow. That is very problematic. But he does get the Mega here. And I really don't like this. He doesn't need to be moving around exposed like that. You don't want to be jumping slowly across the lava trap. You don't want to go to high Mega in a risky position like that with only yellow. And also there, just you're so susceptible to spam. Locust could have been just spamming the red Mega entrance here, and had BBS come out just like he did, he would have eaten that spam and most likely gone down. And here also, just I don't get this. Okay, whatever. I guess he has been watching Locktar too much or something. I just no. If you want to play DM2, fine, but at least play to win, not to entertain others, which they are actually not doing by throwing the game like this. Okay, at least he gets the frag, holy shit. Okay, nice rocket there by BBS, and he gets the frag. Nice, 5-1. Now this should be almost in the bag, but you never know. With the way BBS is playing, it very well might not be, and it is not in the bag. It's safe to say that it is not. Just he's telegraphing his position constantly by spamming rockets and jumping around, giving Locust all the opportunities he needs. Yeah, I think Era must have been BBS's pick, because Locust picked DM4. Definitely. And then you should enlighten me. How does the map picking work in this tournament? Because I assumed Bravado was BBS's pick, because Era was his. And then how does the next pick work? Should it have been Locust's pick, or does the player trailing in map score pick the fourth map? Oh, nice rocket jump, but now he is stuck there at GL. But oh, no midair there, and the midair would have done it. Where will Locust go? Will he go for the rocket jump? No, he didn't go for the punish. That's high rocket. Well, I'm happy for it, because I really want to see a fifth map. Yeah, I agree. He's at least flirting with the idea of losing this map, almost on purpose. Thanks for all the follows. I don't... Sure, okay. You got the frag, BBS, but I just hate to see this plus forward play when it clearly doesn't make sense. If you want to play in that fashion, why just not go for a map where you can be aggressive and just dominate your opponent by doing so? Let's say he could have picked ZTNDM3 or Skull. even DM6 would make more sense, and there he goes for a nade kill. This is also the reason why I hate to watch. I guess Locust died to the hardest jump in Quake World. This is why I hate to watch Locktar games as well, because he just has problems taking Quake seriously. It's of course his decision to make, but it's also my decision to not like it. Okay. A lot of lava dives by Locust. Okay, BBS trying to get inside the roof there. As much as I want to see a fifth map, I almost want BBS to lose this one just because of the mindless shenanigans that he has been pulling off here. Okay, well, Locust must be weak. So there's at least that. And BBS was actually seemed to play seriously in that fight, so well done Locust for winning that fight. BBS escapes with 13 HP. Maybe he's starting to realize that plus forward is not the only way. Nice angle there. Still going for those nade frags though. Not really working out for him. Where did Locust go? He went to box. We can watch his point of view. Now it would take a bit of a miracle, or at least quite a lot of spawn frags to win. And okay, he's getting... Is he? No, he failed with the spawn frag. But BBS, out of those 4 NG tele spawns, he got the best one, the one closest to the tele button. And that made it possible for him to get out. But still, 3 frags. Okay, BBS makes it to low rocket. But there was a window of opportunity for sure there. Because even with Locust missing that spawn frag, it is a 3 frag game. So had he actually gotten that one, this might have been a disaster for BBS. But there we have it, 7-4. The better player won, I imagine. So 2-2 in maps. This is best of 5, unfortunately not best of 7, which would very well suit the map pool because we have 7 maps. So decider will be either ZTN DM3, Skull, or DM6. So, I wonder who tosses first. Okay, this is great for BBS, I think. Because now BBS, in my opinion, should realize that he has to toss ZTN unless BBS thinks that his Skull is absolutely horrible. Because I just can't imagine BBS beating Locust in ZTN DM3. And yeah, I'm really happy to see DM6 gone. I guess it's not an easy, a trivial decision for BBS now between Skull and ZTN, but I just don't want to see ZTN either. I'm not sure how Skull will be, but I'm fairly certain that ZTN DM3 would have been really ugly for BBS, and Skull is what we will see. That's great. That is really nice. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. BBS getting a nice start. He can get the frag here. Yep. Oh, he should have pushed. He kind of made a no decision. He almost went for it and then he just fell back. That was terrible. He definitely had a chance to get to nothing there. Okay, let's switch over to Locust. He managed to make his way to red. Nice rockets by BBS, but just not enough when Locust was able to fall back to that mega and yellow and then red. And again he ate all the spam possible, really, and then some. And even that last one. Damn BBS, that was a beautiful comeback. He didn't get a single item in the map and still won the fight somehow. This is just Quake World stuff. You just don't see things like that in, let's say, Quake Live or Quake Champions. It's almost impossible to pull off, but here in Quake World, it does happen from time to time. Nice rocket by Locust. Both players just falling back to armors. Nice spam angle through the stairs. I'm not sure what to think of that map design-wise. I quite hate it, but you take what is given to you. Can't blame BBS for such a nasty angle. He missed Locust there. Maybe we saw him just because the auto ID text on his player model or above his player model. This looks actually pretty good for BBS. Oh, misses that rocket. That was so crucial. But that was beautiful. Mega. Locust falls on it. I wonder if Locust actually realized that he would be falling on the Mega, or was it just a happy coincidence? BBS, you must realize that Locust was waiting for the yellow. But maybe he didn't. Oh, damn. Oh, so close. Well, 2 cells. Maybe not as close as I expected, but nice rocket by BBS. Really well played there. Now BBS's problem is that Locust is getting all the items. BBS is dishing out all the damage, but Locust is just cycling through the items constantly. An interesting match to spectate. Rarely do you see anything like this. Because it's definitely usually one and the other. If you are dishing out the damage, then you are usually getting the items as well and the frags. Now frags are very much split, and one player is getting the items, the other one is just holding on. Nice LG frag. Could it really happen? Could BBS actually break the curse and win? 9-4 for BBS. And it does look good now. Although I hate the way how he has not gone for the yellows. But that's beautiful. Now he's going for it. And he should get this mega as well. And the frag. Please, get the mega. He's not getting the yellow though. Nice. Really well played. Really well played. Don't go. Oh, he gets an 8 frag. No, that's insane. That's such a random frag. Are we seeing a bit of a Locust tilt here? This is crazy stuff. 14-3. Is it really happening? Of course, anyone's game still. Don't go for those jump pads. Oh, a mutual frag. No way. How much? 1 HP. 1 HP and he gets the red. One HP. He even went for the SG kill, just like he should have. But he just didn't hit it well enough. No way. No way. If Locust makes this comeback happen, it's crazy. That is heartbreaking if it actually goes to that. Okay. No, no! Okay, he hits the nade. That's good for him. But misses the rockets. No, he's just... he's melting here. This is terrible to watch. This is really bad. No way, BBS. Not like this. You had it in the bag. Even a direct wouldn't have killed Locust there. Will he? Yes, yeah. Now he can at least maybe stabilize a bit. Wow, there is just panic mode. You can see it in BBS's point of view that there's no more fooling around like in DM2. Full on panic mode, I would say. He's making so many mistakes. Confidence is totally gone. He's just trying to survive. And it is going to be difficult to survive here with these stacks. Nice spam. No, 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 no. Don't push. Okay. Ooh. Oh, heart attack territory for us spectators here. 3 minutes to go. Okay. Eating the spam a bit. Nice move. Really well played. No! Whiffs it. Oh, falls on the... and gets a frag. No way! That's... He loses the yellow though, and... No. What is happening? 2 frags. Now he has to push. He has to push for the red. And will he go? Yes, he will go for the red. Okay, that was crucial for BBS. And he gets the frag. Go for the pack for the cells. Well, no cells, but he got the frag. Wow. I just can't even cast this. It's just all over the place, and it's just so many kind of mistakes and so much panic all over the place. Nice play by BBS there, knowing that Locust didn't have LG. Now he does have LG. But BBS goes for the red position. And it's a bit of spam. It's more spam. Nice. That's beautiful. Now you can't throw this anymore, can you? 17-11. 6 frags. BBS desperately wanted those cells. Gets some now. But didn't even dare to go for the yellow, even though he had both red and mega. This is how how kind of out of it BBS is. can't really see what is happening anymore. But he's hitting hard. I think his head is just really out of it, but he's not shaking. He gets the red. And we are seeing a BBS victory here in the semifinal against Locust for the first time in Quake World history. Damn. That is so unexpected. The Q8 LAN 2022 winner Locust is going down. And BBS goes to final against Zorak. 23-11. Congrats, BBS. Damn, what a game. Unbelievable overtime in Airwalk. So close bravado. All the DM2 shenanigans. Even DM4 was closer than I expected. But wow, that skull was just something. I don't even know which one was better, this skull or the Airwalk. Even though the Airwalk went to overtime, it was just, maybe it's just me who has seen so many BBS Locust Airwalk games that it was just kind of a coin toss. And it felt like something that I have seen already so many times before. But this skull, I don't know if I have ever seen these two play each other in skull. So I didn't know what I don't know what, I didn't know what to expect. And then this is what we get. A crazy BBS lead initially, and then him pretty much throwing it and just going so out of it that he just was making so many mistakes across the board that for a while it just looked like Locust is definitely going to win. And then somehow BBS finally gets a frag, yet throws it away right after, and somehow just turns it around once again and wins. Wow, what a game. What a game. Okay, so BBS Zorak in the final. Now that is going to be a game as well. And didn't they play already once? Yes, they did, and Zorak won. Was it 3-2 or 3-1 even? I remember Zorak won Airwalk and most likely Skull. But maybe BBS will be better prepared for Airwalk this time. Maybe he will respect his opponent a bit more. I don't think Zorak will lose Skull, even though BBS was able to beat Locust here, but I think Zorak is another beast. DM2, I think BBS should be the better DM2 player, but as we just saw in this game, he clearly doesn't take it too seriously, at least not always, even if it's a semifinal. So who knows? What else do we have? Zeti and DM3. I don't think either of those players really fancy Zeti and DM3. DM4, even though I was heavily favoring Locust here against BBS in DM4, I definitely think that BBS should be the better DM4 player when comparing to Zorak. So that's going to be a super interesting game. I'm not going to miss that one if I can help it. Wow. Well, we are entertained at least. this is a bit of a shock. Just like I already mentioned many times, Locust has never lost against BBS in an official game, as far as I know. First time for everything. Everyone likes an underdog story, I think. I don't have anything against Locust. He's a great guy and he's a great player. And losing one game doesn't really take anything away from him, but it definitely should give a lot to BBS after all these years. Finally beating the nemesis. Yeah, the final will be definitely exciting, and it would be great to see it in LAN because ping is definitely going to be a factor. Not saying that Zorak plays so much with high ping, but BBS definitely doesn't. So I hope BBS will take it seriously and perhaps practice a bit playing with that kind of ping. And I think he might. Just because he already played Zorak and lost once, I think he will take it pretty seriously now because there is kind of a lot at stake, especially now that he has overcome the perhaps, at least in his mind or on paper, the biggest hurdle, Locust. The clear favorite, in my opinion, to win the tournament. So I would expect him to take the final pretty seriously now. Let's just hope it doesn't get in his head and make him too stressed and nervous in the final. Are you saying that BBS should interview me or I should interview BBS? I think. Yeah, I can ask him a couple of questions. I don't know. I'm not prepared to interview him really, but sure, we can ask a couple of questions. Yeah, let's see if he's awake. Let's see. Eating like a maniac. All right, let's wait for him. A couple of minutes he's eating, apparently. Yeah, good games, Locust. Really good games. I think we were just as stressed and nervous as you were playing it. Just unbelievable. Just three maps going really, really down to the wire. Aerowalk, of course, with the overtime. Bravado was really close as well. Could have gone either way. The way you survived with 13 HP uh, after a fight at red, and then of course Skull, and even DM2 was actually quite close because BBS just didn't want to slow things down and just took fights he, in my opinion, shouldn't have taken. But fights went his way for sure in DM2. But had you had a bit better luck with the spawns towards the end when you actually got some frags there, it could have ended ugly for BBS. But yeah, what a thriller. And like I just told BBS here, I was so sure that he would lose the skull. I think he was a bit perhaps overconfident when he got that huge lead, or big lead at least, if you will, in the beginning of the map. And then when he went for the jump pad and you just shafted him midair, and BBS was able to force a fight after that, and you survived with 1 HP. I think BBS hit the SG, but just maybe one or two or maybe three uh, pellets, and didn't quite kill you. But yeah, somehow it looked really bad from BBS's point of view there in Skull, but somehow he was able to get that one frag at red, and even after that it looked pretty bad. BBS somehow dropped the ball once again and didn't dare to push armors as much as he should have. A couple of times you were waiting for yellow there, and BBS had everything, but he just kind of didn't probably dare to come for you. Didn't have the confidence perhaps left to attack you anymore. So you were getting 3 yellows and a chance to make a comeback happen again. Uh, all right, we will have a chat with BBS.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
There you are.
Congratulations.
Sorry, you broke up.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
What a game.
Hmm.
So, how are you feeling now? I told my viewers that this was the first time you were able to beat Locust in an official one-on-one. Is that true?
Yeah. Official best of 5. I think it's the first time.
Yeah. So, how does it feel?
Yeah, it feels pretty chill. I mean, I'm more chilled out this time than I used to be. I used to be very like shaky and heartbeat, very high heartbeat, but this time it feels like a prac series, and I think that might have helped me.
Okay, that's really interesting to hear. What do you think was the difference maker this time? I mean, how come you were so chill compared to the previous series that you guys have played?
I think, or rather, I know I was gonna pick airwalk directly. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this head on, not like a cat jumping around hot porridge. Swedish saying. I don't know if you get that.
Yeah. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah. So just take the bull by its horn and play airwalk. That's like the natural decider between us, of course. So, and then when I won that, that felt very, mm, very nice. Well,
Uh huh.
in the lack
Yeah,
of
I
a
bet
better
after
word.
the overtime.
Yeah, it was an overtime, right?
Yeah. You made the tying frag with 8 seconds to go.
Wow. Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, yeah. I bet so many emotions and memories, even though it was just one series, but it feels like a long time ago.
Yeah, yeah, eons ago.
Yeah,
And somehow I kept up pressure in that overtime and
yeah,
managed to control from there on. Or maybe not the entire 3 minutes, but at least get some frags, I think.
yeah. I think you were able to kind of almost decide the game within the first minute of the overtime.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was really important. Getting the spawn frags really convincingly and
Mm.
just forcing Locust then, because it's only a 3 minute overtime, to push really hard, which of course makes your job a lot easier.
Yeah, giving away all these sound cues when he has to attack. That's so important.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm looking at the last scores now. DM4 22-7. It's so frustrating to play him on DM4. I mean, jumping out of yellow, it's
Yeah. Yeah, against
almost no chance to get out of there alive.
yeah, it is super difficult. It's difficult for anyone, no matter how good you are.
Mm.
If there is a solid DM4 player who knows his angles, it is going to be difficult to get out from yellow or red. But I think you did better in DM4 than I expected. No offense, but just knowing how really amazing Locust
Yeah.
is in DM4, I was expecting it to be more one-sided, but you were
Mm.
able to keep the score really close for most of the game.
Yeah, that was my mantra for this game, trying to slow it down, play composed. As many of my games historically has been like, when I realize I've lost, I let it flow away too much, and it just gets
Out of
uh
hand.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what about Bravado? Any thoughts?
I was super angry after Bravado. I let it slip so many times, and so uh imprecise stuff. I hit the walls. I stopped the jumps. Bad jumping. It just fell apart from on my end. So he deserved to win that.
And still, you probably even don't know how close it was. There was this one crazy fight at red at a very crucial point in the game. Maybe, I don't remember exactly, maybe let's say 7 minutes into the game. And the score was really close. And you had a fight at red. And you hit or you shot a rocket just before going through the red telly as Locust was standing on the red ledge. And I'm not sure if the rocket hit or not, but anyway, he managed to get Locust got the kill and survived with 13 HP before picking up the red. So,
What
and
what was the score at that point?
I don't remember exactly, but it was almost dead even, really close. I don't remember. You have to check the demo, but
Mm,
it was really close. And had you gotten that kill, I think you would have had a really good chance at winning the map because that
yeah.
was kind of the turning point of the map.
Yeah, I was disappointed by Bravado. I feel pretty confident on it, and I know he doesn't. So I was seeing that as one of the few maps I had good chances at of winning.
Yeah.
Uh, and DM2 is just um, what to say. It feels so bad to pick it against him because we all know how much he hates it and all. But not, this time I played it like a point. I get a point here. He almost didn't even play it.
Do you think the way Bravado ended for you affected your DM2 play? Because just to us spectators, at least to me, it seemed like you didn't play DM2, let's say, as strictly as you could have. You were attacking quite a lot in places
Yeah.
where, like Loktor would play it, and I have been somewhat vocal about my dislike towards the way Loktor plays DM2, just because I want to see good games, not some let's say fancy tricks that end up getting the player
Backfiring.
himself killed. Yeah.
Mm.
So, do you have any comments on that?
Yeah, I don't know. I found it hard to do the camp style, which is of course the most efficient way to win. I would have won like a lot more with higher scores in if I did that, but I don't know. Since we all know how much he hates it, and I like kind of like the guy as a friend. I kind of being a bit friendly by playing it loosely. If that's makes sense.
Yeah, I understand, even though it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah,
Kind of. I totally understand, but that's not the way I would ever play it. But
I know. I know you wouldn't.
yeah, just just an interesting observation, and nice to hear it from you.
Mm.
And okay, then the decider. Do you want to walk us through it? What are the kind of feelings and memories you have at the moment?
Oh, well, it's like a lottery machine. I feel really insecure about it. I'm unsecure about the spawns. So really much about listening about where it spawns and all those stuff because I'm so lost at it. But to my advantage, he seemed equally lost as I was. Playing Americans like Bogo Joker or Zorak, which the guys who are really well into the map. I noticed they use this the windows for controlling better. Locust never used these windows, so I felt like I always had a safe way to back out of the situation. While playing the Americans, you never know from which angle they'll attack. They can attack from three angles. That's the feeling.
Right.
Uh, yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't remember much of the game. I kind of hit him pretty many times in the big room. Pretty funny mid-air scenarios where we both died, I think. Um,
Yeah, and just if you don't remember, but especially in the beginning of the map, Locust was getting pretty much all the items. He was getting like reds, megas, even yellows, like everything. But you were just hitting everything. And Locust was just running the items, you were hitting everything, and the frags were unbelievably even considering what the item control was like. You were just
mm,
hitting 3 rockets in a row, and Locust was forced to just fall back to the next armor, and that would just go on for a while until you finally broke the kind of item circulation that he had going and
yeah.
managed to get a really good lead. And then there was this crucial fight at center where Locust was able to shaft away. I think you had as far as I remember, you had pretty much full red and some mega left, and Locust was just able to blast you away with his LG when you went for the wind tunnel or this jump pad.
Yeah.
And then there was a fight right after that. You knew that Locust didn't have a lot left after the fight. You went for the fight, and Locust ended up surviving with 1 HP.
Mm.
And that is where his comeback started. And after that, you can watch my stream or just the demo, whatever you want, but just at least from my point of view, it just seemed like pure chaos. It's like neither of the players kind of had a really good understanding what was happening or what would be the best approach, and somehow you ended up on top. That was just really entertaining, but also super chaotic to watch.
Yeah, pretty much summarizes it. I felt like he wasn't focusing enough. I didn't really. He wasn't playing him like he should. Like last time I played him, played a lot more silent Viper style. Now he was like running all the time and pretty obvious where he was gonna show up and stuff. So that's thanks to that I were able to I was able to hit him a lot, as you mentioned. My
Yeah,
spam
yeah,
was
I think your
effective.
spam was really on point, especially this angle that you have right now. You were
This one,
hitting
yeah.
so many directs. It was just funny to watch when I was just thinking that okay, now you are in trouble because you perhaps didn't have the stack, and I just knew how hard Locust's LG hits, and you would just hit 2 direct spam rockets, and he would have to fall back, and you would get the red once again. So it was just really, really funny to watch. Kind of, it felt like you were dancing on this razor's edge all the time and winning quite often.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I was considering CT and DM3 for decider, but that is not a wise option historically for me. He's really good there. So, and I'm up and down. I haven't played it a lot recently, so I rather trusted the lottery of Skull this time.
Yeah, I was telling my viewers, and at least some viewers, I think Pepe at least was there telling that don't pick Setien because I just know how good Locust is there.
Yeah.
And I think this was the better choice for you. Of
Yeah.
course, I also said this on the stream that I didn't know how confident or good you feel in Skull. I just knew that it's not Locust's best map. I'm not saying that he's bad here, but just I knew that he doesn't feel so confident, for example, against the Americans here. But whereas I think that Locust is an excellent City and DM3 player.
Yeah, he is.
So that's why I thought that you should definitely go for Skull. And appears that it was the right call this time.
Yeah. Yeah, like his DTN can be as deadly as his airwalk, so super scary. And he was tossing DM6, which I had on my board. I was gonna pick DM6.
Right.
So when he tossed that, my courage sank pretty hard.
Yeah, I can understand that when you are kind of hoping and perhaps even expecting to play a map, and then that is the map that is getting tossed away, and you have to go for plan B.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
I
nice.
guess that's it for me. Thanks for the interview and congrats for the win. How do you feel about the game against Zorak? One last question.
It sucks. I hate the high ping, and we all do. So somebody on my stream chat suggested playing the final on QH LAN, and more people said that's a splendid idea. And I say, why not? Sure, but the problem is it's 2 months away. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, the idea was tossed around in my stream as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is pretty far away.
Yeah, we'll play it if it has to be played. We'll see. But I played him in the group stage, and that didn't feel good at all. Tilt mode easily enabled on me on that ping. So, but I'll try. Of course, I'll have to try, but I don't have high hopes against that American monster.
I think you definitely can do it. I'm not expecting it to be easy, but I don't expect it to be one-sided at all. I can't say who will win or who is even more likely to win, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I know I hate hyping games as well. I really do, but so I feel for you. It's difficult, but I can't imagine Zorak really loving them either. I think he would prefer low ping games as well.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
I had 2 viewer questions from my Racer. One from Racer. He asks if he can join Commando.
If Razer can join Commando, I I think we are pretty much full at the moment. We already had to pick players out of 6 players for the Slackers game. So I don't think we have any vacancies at the moment. Sorry, Razer. And
all right,
it would be backfiring us as well because we would be losing one of our kind of best opponents at the time or at the moment. So it wouldn't make sense in that regard either.
Nah, that's understandable. Yeah, the other thing was about the final at the QH Slam, but we already discussed that. So, thanks, Milton. Nice talk.
Thank you. It was certainly entertained. Nicely provided.
Did you also have high adrenaline or high pulses?
Yeah,
Or
definitely. If you watch the stream, you can probably hear it, especially during the skull when we realized that you can actually make it happen and beat Locust for the first time. Yeah, heart rate was definitely through the roof, considering that we were just spectating.
that's funny.
Yeah, but good
All right.
stuff.
Yeah,
Really
it was
great.
fun.
All right, take care.
You too, man.
All right, that was BBS for you. The grand finalist of the TEC duel tournament. Let's see if he can make it all the way against Zorak. Definitely, like I said, a game that I don't want to miss.